Dear student, good morning. Today's topics are showing by the display: enzymes, vitamins, and hormones. So let me start the topic. First one, what are enzymes? The enzymes are biological catalysts produced by living cells which catalyze the biochemical reaction in living organisms. Chemically, enzymes are naturally occurring simple or conjugate proteins. All enzymes are globular proteins. Some enzymes are non-protein also. The enzyme differ from other types of catalyst in the being highly selective and specific. The enzymes are generally named after the compounds or class of compounds upon which they work. So some common examples of enzymes are showing by the display. For example, maltase enzymes convert maltose into glucose and galactose. So because the function of this enzyme to convert the maltose, so they are considered as maltase. Second one, lactase convert lactose into glucose and galactose. Amylase convert starch into glucose unit. Invertase enzymes convert the sucrose into glucose and fructose. Urease enzyme convert the urea into carbon dioxide and ammonia. Next one is known as a carbonic anhydrase enzymes convert carbonic acid into carbon dioxide and water. Pepsin enzyme convert proteins into amino acids. Trypsin also break down the proteins into amino acid. Nuclease enzymes convert DNA RNA into nucleotides. RNA polymerase enzymes are convert ribonucleotide triphosphate into RNA, and DNA polymerase enzymes convert deoxynucleotide triphosphates into DNA. So these are the common enzymes in a body. They are functioning. So what are the properties of enzymes? So first one, these are high efficiency. Enzymes increase the speed of reaction up to 10 million times as compared to the uncatalyzed reactions. This is because the enzymes reduce the magnitude of activation energy, means they lower the activation energy. So reaction is much higher when the enzymes are functioning in body. Secondly, require extremely small quantities. Enzyme millionth 10 to the power 6th of a mole can increase the rate of reaction by factors of 10 to the power 3 to 10 to the power 6 times greater. Means in a small quantity they increase the rate of reaction in a much higher value. The third feature of enzymes are specificity. Enzymes are highly specific in nature. Every biochemical reaction is controlled by its own specific enzyme. For example, maltase catalyze hydrolysis of maltose only. They can never convert the sugar into other parts. So every enzyme has their unique function. The fourth feature of enzymes are optimum temperature and pH. Enzymes active at moderate temperature, about 37 degrees centigrade best is suited for the enzymes, and pH is around 7, means neutral medium. So control of activity of enzymes. Enzymes are controlled by various mechanisms and are inhibited by various organic and inorganic molecules. So the activity of most enzymes is closely regulated by coenzymes. In some cases, most active enzymes are associated with some non-protein components required to their activity. These are called prosthetic groups. So they are control the enzyme's activity. So prosthetic group which is covalently attached with the enzyme's molecule is known as cofactor. So the prosthetic group which get attached to the enzymes at the time of reaction are known as coenzymes. When the reaction they are combined with the enzymes. So these are metal ions, for example zinc, magnesium, manganese, iron, copper, cobalt, molybdenum, potassium and sodium. Or some small organic molecules are also configured as a coenzymes, and coenzymes are derived from vitamins such as thiamine and niacin and riboflavin. So some this type of vitamin also derived to help to the coenzymes. So student, the next part is enzyme inhibitors. Means in some cases the enzyme activity can be reduced or inhibited, means by the presence of certain compounds. So they are inhibit the growth of enzymes. So next the big topic is mechanism enzyme catalyzed reaction. So these process divided into the some steps. First one, the binding of enzyme to substrate. Substrate is a molecule. For example, a maltase enzyme convert maltose and another part. So substrate means target area. So substrate to form a complex E for enzyme as for substrate, they become into the bonding, temporary bonding ES. Second step, product formation in the complex means enzyme substrate bond is become into enzyme product bond. And third step, release of product from the enzyme product complex means EP bonding become into the enzyme and product are separate out. For example, student, by the display you can easily understood these topics. In a first one side, the substrate are attached to the active site of enzyme, substrate entering active site of enzyme. In a second, enzyme substrate complex are formed and enzyme changes shape slightly as substrate binds. In a third display, third part, you see have seen enzyme product complex are formed. In a fourth part, the products leaving active site of enzyme, so products are removed from the site of the enzyme. So this is the process why the product are formed by enzyme substrate bonding. So the specificity of fitting together of the substrate structure and the enzyme substructure may be compared as key fitting into a lock, means key lock model. So by the key lock model means the substrate is a key and enzymes is just like lock. So a unique key is open the lock. So this is known as a key fitting into a lock model. So student, the next topic is application of enzymes. So first one, enzyme deficiency and prevention of disease. Deficiency of enzymes cause many serious problem. For example, and these are two example for better explanation. First is example, deficiency of phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme causes a congenital disease known as phenylketonuria body with resulted into severe brain damage and retardation in children. It prevented by a diet with low phenylalanine content enzymes. So means they have serious problem in urinary point or brain damage in a child. Second, the deficiency of tyrosinase enzyme causes albinism. Melanin, a pigment which gives color to the skin or hair, is not produced. Therefore, the persons and animals suffering from white skin hair, means if this tyrosine enzymes are deficient in our body, so melanin pigment are lost and the skin and hair are become into the white condition at very younger age. Second is a curing disease. Certain enzymes are also used for treating heart disease. An enzyme streptokinase is used to dissolve blood clot to prevent heart attack. So enzymes are also for using the curing diseases. And some industrial applications of enzymes are in breweries for the manufacture of beer, wine, etc. by the fermentation of carbohydrates. So enzymes are from this type of a product. In food processing industries for preparing sweet syrup, etc. and production of cheese by coagulation of milk. These are the industrial applications of enzymes. The next topic is classification of hormones, and hormones are divided into three types. First one is steroid hormones, second one protein or polypeptide hormones, and third one amine hormones. So let me start. Steroid hormones. What are steroid hormones? These hormones contain a steroid nucleus which is based on a 4-ring network consisting of 3 cyclohexane rings and 1 cyclopentane ring. These are mostly secreted by testes in females, means steroid hormones are mostly secretion by testes in males and females by the organ ovaries. So due to secretion of adrenal cortex, also known as adrenal cortex hormones, and the examples are testosterone and estrogen. So these are the table of a steroid hormones. First one, there are two categories, subcategories, sex hormones and adrenal cortex hormones. So first one, which is known as a testosterone, secreted by the organ testes in male, regulate the development and normal functioning of a male sex organs. Estrogen hormones secreted by ovary control the development and normal functioning of female sex organs. Progesterone secreted by corpus luteum control the development and maintenance of pregnancy. And second one category is adrenal cortex hormones. So only one hormones according to your syllabus, cortisol secreted by adrenal cortex, and the function are regulate the metabolism of fats, protein, carbohydrates, and control the balance water minerals in body. So steroid hormones have two category, and first category there are three hormones, and second one adrenal cortex hormones. So one hormones in obtained by this is category. The second one hormones known as a protein or polypeptide hormones. These hormones contain a large number of peptide chain. Example of hormones are oxytocin, vasopressin, insulin, etc. So peptide hormones which have the long number of a polypeptide chain, so consider in a polypeptide hormones also known as a protein also because it's a type of a protein. So the hormones are oxytocin secreted by the organ's posterior pituitary gland, control the contraction of the uterus after childbirth and release milk from mammary glands. It's the main function of this. Next one is vasopressin secreted by pituitary gland, control the reabsorption of the water in the kidneys. And third one is insulin secreted by the organ pancreas. It's control the metabolism of glucose, maintenance glucose level in the blood. So these are the three hormones in the category peptide hormones, and they have a various function and various organs are secreted to it. So now the third category, which is known as amine hormones. The hormones are water soluble. They have amine group, and why they call amine hormones, which are structurally derived from amino acids. And the examples of these hormones are adrenaline, thyroxine, etc. So student, the hormones, name of the hormones of adrenaline or epinephrine secreted by the organs adrenal medulla. Functions are increase pulse rate and controls blood pressure, and it release glucose from liver. These are the main function of adrenaline hormones. Thyroxine hormones secreted by thyroid gland, and their function are control the metabolism of carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. So student, mainly the three hormones and the amine hormones, the peptide hormones, and the steroid hormones. So now we start the next topic, which is vitamins, organic compound which cannot be produced by the body and must be supplied in small amounts in diet to perform specific biological functions for the normal health, growth, and maintenance of body. These are essential to us for the proper functioning of different organs. And vitamins are also known as a protective food. In a previous classes you have studied, and the three types of a foods: bodybuilding foods, protein, energy giving foods, carbohydrates, and protective food which are protect the body from various disease known as a vitamins. So a category which is known as avitaminose, when the multiple deficiencies caused by the lack of more than one vitamins, and it is more common in human beings. Means if the person is suffering from multiple vitamin disorder, means body is not to take the vitamins by the diet, so they suffered from various disease. This category is known as avitaminose. Avitaminose means the body has not take the vitamins from the diet. Another category which is known as hypervitaminose, it means when the take the vitamins in excess quantity, means after the regulation of a body supply, the person are taking the excess amount of vitamins in their diet. So condition is known as a hypervitaminose. So avitaminose and hypervitaminose, both conditions are not good to our body. Our body is required the balanced diet, balanced amount of vitamins in our body. So student, the classification of vitamins, these are divided into two categories. First one is water soluble vitamins, and second one considered as a fat soluble vitamin. So first we start the water soluble vitamins. Vitamin B group, which is known as a B complex because it's a family of vitamin B, and vitamin C stored in much lesser amount in the cells. They must be supplied regularly in diet because they are readily excreted in urine and cannot be stored except vitamin B12 in our body. Means our body cells are not stored to the water soluble vitamins, so they are excreted by our urine. So the regular amount of vitamin B and C is required by our diet. So it's a table of a water soluble vitamins. Vitamin B group, it's a chemical name. First one is the vitamin B1. The chemical name of this vitamin is thiamine, and deficiency disease by cause of this vitamin is beriberi, means loss of appetite, retarded growth, and disease of nervous system. These are caused when the vitamin B1 is deficient in our diet. Second one vitamin is known as a vitamin B2. The chemical name is riboflavin, and their deficiency disease are glossitis, dark red tongue, dermatitis, and chlosis, fissering at corners of mouth and lips. Next is vitamin B4. The chemical name is niacin. The deficiency disease is skin and mental health disease. Vitamin B6. The name of this vitamin is chemical name is pyridoxine. The deficiency disease are dermatitis and convulsions. Next, B12, cyanobalamin. This vitamin, particular cell are stored to this vitamin. Vitamin B12 is exception case. Their chemical name is cyanobalamin, and their deficiency disease are pernicious anemia, means RBCs, deficiency in hemoglobin, inflammation of tongue and mouth. Next, vitamin C, known as ascorbic acid. Their deficiency disease are scurvy, means bleeding of germs, pyorrhea, bone deformities in the children. So these are the deficiency disease caused by the if the vitamins are not intake from our diet. And the next chemical name of the vitamins. Student, the second category are known as a fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, and K. These are not soluble in water, but these are soluble in the fats, and the liver cells are rich in fat soluble vitamins, means our liver is stored soluble to this type of a vitamin. So first one is a vitamin A, known as a retinol is a chemical name, and it's also known as a bright eye vitamin. Deficiency disease are xerophthalmia, means hardening of cornea of eye, and night blindness. These are the deficiency caused by vitamin A, chemical name retinol. Vitamin D, their chemical name is ergocalciferol, and the deficiency disease are rickets, means bone deformities in children, and osteomalacia, means soft bone and joints pain in adults. These are caused if the vitamin D is not taken by our body, but vitamin D is prepared by our body in the presence of sunlight. These vitamins are produced and by our body. Vitamin E, the chemical name is tocopherol, and their deficiency disease are sterility, means reproductive organs are not well when this vitamin E is deficient in our diet. Next is vitamin K, chemical name is phylloquinone. Their deficiency disease are hemophilia, means hemorrhagic condition, increased blood clotting time. If vitamin K is deficient in our diet, so the coagulation of blood take the more time. Vitamin H, their biochemical name is biotin. Their deficiency disease are dermatitis, loss of hair, and paralysis. Vitamin Q10, the name of chemical coenzyme, it's a deficiency disease are low order of immunity of body against many diseases. So student, these are the table. It's better for you to make the notes, and again you watch this video. It can be help to what are the vitamins and what are their chemical name, and what are the deficiency disease are caused by the vitamins. So fat soluble vitamin, second category of vitamins, and a water soluble vitamin, it's first category. In a water soluble vitamin, vitamin B and C come, and with fat soluble vitamin A, D, E, and K, mostly these four vitamins are come into the category. Student, next we start the differences between hormones and vitamins. So hormones, these are chemical substances which are produced in the ductless glands in the body. But vitamins, these are not produced in the body except vitamin D, but have to be supplied in diet and are essential proper functioning of the different organisms. So hormones also produced in the ductless glands, but vitamin D not produce, only the vitamin D exception case. The second big difference are hormones. These are not stored in the body but are continuously produced. Means our body is continuously produced the hormones, and these are produced these are not stored. But vitamins, these may be stored in the body to fight out disease. Means our body cells are stored to the vitamins to fight against various disease, because these considered in a protective food. Only the water soluble vitamins are not stored in our body because they are excreted by urine, but the fat soluble vitamins are stored in a liver type organs. Student, next category are NCRT problem which are based on this topic. First one, what are enzymes? We can discuss in today's video. How are vitamins classified? Name the vitamins responsible for the coagulation of blood. So you know vitamins are divided into the two category: water soluble vitamin and fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin K is responsible for the coagulation of blood. Next one is question, what are vitamin A, vitamin C essential to us? Give their important sources. So deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness, and vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy disease. Vitamin A sources are milk, carrot, rice, etc. and vitamin C sources are citrus fruit, for example orange. So I hope student this video is more informative for you. So again you watch the video, and in a pause condition you can easily see what the explanation related to the particular topic. These are the difference between hormones and vitamins. The fat soluble vitamin table, it's a water soluble vitamin table, it's a classification of vitamins, and the category of habitaminos or hypervitamino, it's not good for our body. These are the classification of amine hormones. These are the classification of the peptide hormones, the steroid hormones. Next one, the classification of hormones. And this the what are the application of enzymes. Enzymes used in a various way. And this the mechanism. It is known as a key fitting into a lock model. Many time the board exam the question is asked, so it's a very simple topic if is understood. Diagrammatically student will pause the video, so it can help to solve the board exam question also. The mechanism enzyme catalyze reactions, and this one is the factors which factor to the activity of an enzymes and properties of enzymes. These are some examples of enzymes and their reactions. So student, I hope this video is more informative for you. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot.